I'll just go through and check that all of your microphones are working first of all. Ina, can you hear me okay? Can you say hello?
Hi,
hi Ina, how are you? And
I'm fine.
Isabella, can you hear us too?
Yes, hello.
Excellent. Hi Isabella. And our last person.
Hi Isabella.
Hey.
And Rehab as well. Is your microphone working okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. Well, welcome to the lesson today, everybody. Before we get started, just with the raise your hand button, can you tell me if you have looked at the material on the website this week yet? Have you done any of the activities on our website? Excellent. I can see everybody's done some. Oh, Ina, not too sure, Ina? You done?
Yes, I did. It's country life in the countryside and in a big city.
Yeah, exactly. Life in the country versus life in the city. Or can you tell me another way? Can anybody else tell me what the actual title was? What would we say life in a city is? It begins with a U. There's a special word. If you live in the city, you live in a something area.
Urban.
Yeah, exactly. Rehab, an urban area. And I think that was Isabella. You were saying it as well, Isabella?
Yes.
Yeah, an urban area. So it was urban versus country is the topic on the website today. Or this week, sorry. And that's what we're going to talk about in class as well. So don't worry, Ina. Everybody makes mistakes whenever they're writing things down, but...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So yeah, we're going to talk about urban versus country. So first of all, I've got a little vote for everybody. I want you all to tell me, where do you live? So you can see I have the little vote on the screen. So do you live in a city, in a town, or in a country? Oh, in the country. Oh, I can see it's all split. We have one person from each. What sort of things would we expect to see in the countryside? If you went for a drive in the countryside, what would you expect to see?
Trees.
Trees, yeah. Oh, spelled.
Tourists.
Tourists? Do you get many tourists in the countryside?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. It depends. Maybe you might get some tourists. Can you think of anything else? Sheep, Isabella, yes, that's a very good one. You'd see probably lots of sheep. Or what could we say, instead of sheep, if we were being more general?
Animals?
Trucks and farming equipment, very good. Yeah, animals.
The little village.
Little villages, yeah. What was the word that we were talking about for a small village? What would you say that Ina lives in?
Hamlet?
Yeah, exactly, a hamlet.
Yeah.
Maybe see lots of hamlets. And I can see Rehab's typed in farming equipment. What farming equipment begins with a T? You always think about whenever you think of a farm. A tractor,
Truck?
yes. No, not a truck, Ina, a tractor. But how do you spell tractor? I see Isabella's made a go of it.
O?
Almost, Rehab. If you put your answer and Isabella's answer together, yeah, exactly, tractor with an O at the end. And I think you knew what you wanted to say as well, Ina. Tractor with an O. So we see animals, trees, hamlets, tractors, or equipment. What else? What would you maybe get? You have lots of fields. And what type of water can you maybe see in the countryside? What way would you see water?
Not
Lake?
river, but smaller and
As a stream.
Yeah, exactly, Isabella, a stream.
Thank you.
Maybe get some small rivers or streams. You might get some lakes as well. Somebody said lakes, possibly.
Puddles.
Puddles. If it's in a small place, in a small hamlet, you might get some puddles,
Yeah.
What is a puddle?
A puddle. A puddle is a small amount of water, a very, very small amount of water on the ground. Yeah, so you can see in our slide we've got some of these things as well. So we had some farms, I think we talked about that. We have some, we didn't talk about the roads, where in the city you get very, very big roads. Can anybody explain what crops are? You can see it's this word here. What are crops?
Crops are fruit, but different from fruit. It's like weeds.
Yeah, exactly,
Corn.
exactly. So crops are things that farmers grow for food. Well, food, or it could be something like cotton. But yeah, that's us finished for today. So that was a very interesting lesson we had talking about the town and the city. And what I want to remind you about just before we finish is on the website we have lots more activities that are looking over the same things that we talked about in class today. So looking at the difference between a village and a hamlet and a town and a city. Or we have some reading activities as well. So if you want to check them, check the activities and try the activities before our next class. If you have any questions, you can either email me or you can ask me in the next lesson.
John, can you please give the address?
Yeah, sure. What I'll actually do is I'll put it in here for you. No problem, Rehab. I'm just going to put the web address down as well. It's study.kaplaninternational.com.
International.com.
Should have just copied the link,
teacher,
shouldn't it?
Our teacher cannot write.
No.
I think I need some lessons. There we go. Study.kaplaninternational.com. Apologies for my bad spelling in the previous one. No problem, Ina. And if you have any questions or anything like that, just either send me an email or write it down and you can ask me for our next lesson at the end of the week.
Okay.
No problem.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very much, and it was good to speak to you all today.
Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.